Thank you, Alan. Just to wrap up, because I've got a timer ticking away here in front of me, just so the next steps for Auckland Council, just really for information, what we're implementing starting in September this year is we'll be investing the first $2.5 million, and that is actually going to be on the path of continuing to lift the very lowest of the paid people in the council. So effectively 95% of that $2.5 million will be purely on lifting the lower percentile, and probably about 5% will be addressing any subsequent relativity issues. And then the following September 17, we'll then move on continuing to lift the lower level again, and the compression relativity issue may consume about 20 to 25% of the next tranche of 2.5 million, which means we're investing 5 million at that stage. And then in September 19, the final tranche of the 2.5 million, which is we're approximating, we're thinking it's going to cost 7 to 8 million, will be implemented, and it could be 40 to 50% of that could be on relativity in order to keep everyone, to keep that career progression steps going there. So, and needless to say, in October 19 it's the next election, so I'm sure Annie and the team will be, the movement will be working hard to influence that. So in giving thanks, I do want to acknowledge Stephen Town, our Chief Executive, and the senior executive team. You may say, why would we do that? It's because over the last 3 years we've actually given effectively, I can't remember, Councillor Casey and Watson may remember whether we actually passed a resolution, but I think it was actually more a direction where we said we really want to see the wages of the lower paid go up as compared to the higher paid people. So in the last 3 years under the present Chief Executive, he and his team and the Human Resources team have ensured that effectively wages of the lower paid have gone up by 2.5 as compared to 1% for all other staff. So there has been a 1.5 movement each year for the last 3 years where we've been trying to effectively deliver the same thing, and I think that should be acknowledged, as I say, of Stephen and the senior team for bringing that through. So the Mayor is gone, but to acknowledge the Mayor and thank him for his leadership on this issue through the election campaign, and needless to say, you can tell by the eagerness and fervour that he has, that he'll continue to champion this. Annie, thank you for you and the team, and thank you for the PSA delegates who are part of the group. And naturally we want to thank Alan. It's been very good, very informative, and we could give Alan a But these conversations, which are a fantastic thing, and I feel guilty that I don't come to more of them, we have to thank the audience and the audience who are watching online, and because without the audience we wouldn't be having the conversations. Thanks to the sponsors and who I listed at the start. I won't go through them again. I'll just remind people that on Friday 22nd of September, the next Auckland Conversations is with Jennifer Casemart, who's the Chief Planner for the City of Toronto. So we'll see you there. Thank you very much for attending.